Namaskar, I'm Ramprapanna Bhattacharya, a Sitar and Surbahar player based in Hyderabad, India. I am playing sitar for around 35 years by now, and I have learned from my father, Sri Ram Udar Bhattacharya, primarily, and he learned from few of the doyens of yesteryears of sitar, including Ustad Ali Ahmed Khan Sahab from Maihar Sania Gharana, from Ustad Mustaq Ali Khan Sahab from Sania Gharana, from Pandit Gokul Nag from of Vishnupur Gharana, and finally from Pandit Indranil Bhattacharya of Maihar Gharana. All maestros, all these great gurus used to stay in Kolkata. Then for a brief period I learned from a sitar player, Soumitra Lahiri, and then for quite a long duration I have learned from Pandit Kashinath Mukherjee of Itawa Gharana, who was a prime disciple of Srinivas Nag, who himself was disciple of Ustad Inayat Khan Sahab, and he also learned from legendary sitar maestro Ustad Vilayat Khan and Khayal vocalist legend Ustad Amir Khan. Now today I will discuss a little bit about the requirement of the sitar maintenance work, which we call Jawari work, and its significance, and if all of you who play sitar or have some idea about playing sitar, I will show you. This is my sitar, one of the couple of sitars which I am having in my home, and I play this in the concerts also. This particular sitar is from a place in Maharashtra, state of Maharashtra in India, called Miraj, and my friend, a brilliant sitar maker, Shahid Ali, has made this sitar. Excuse me, I'm having a little bit broken voice and cough, so pardon me for that. So here, this is as different parts of the sitar. I am not going into detail. You will get in on internet. So basic maintenance work for sitar. What happens here? There is a part called bridge, and because it is a bridge-like structure, okay. So there is a surface and there are two stands, just bridge-like structure. And the surface through this particular place, this bridge, the strings pass, and because of the tension of the strings of sitar, this surface, because of the pressure of the string, this surface gets cut, and the inclination of the bridge also gets disturbed for the long duration of playing. So one of the prime maintenance work for sitar is to take the strings out and file this particular bridge with either sandpaper or some file, or by both, okay. Based on how much cut it has, this bridge has. So this is maintenance work is done, and this requires quite a lot expertise. And the sitar mechanics who make sitar and who does this maintenance, it is not only about removing the grooves of the strings, also you have to make a particular inclination, and the type of the timbre or type of the sound which the sitar will produce, whether it will be open or closed, or it is in between, okay. So there are different types of sounds which sitar can produce based on the inclination of the bridge, whether it will be inclined, this inclined. So this expertise and experience and ideas only a seasoned maker, sitar maker, or even many sitar players also can have, if they have an idea and knowledge what will be the type of the sound based on the inclination of the bridge for different strings. And artists might have different requirements based on their playing style and capacity of playing or taste for the sound. And the maker, the Jawari maker, gets an idea from, and accordingly they make the inclination of the bridge. So this particular task, sometimes what happens for the performers, we are placed into, we have to visit some country or some place where there is no experienced maker. So at least some idea about this particular art, this particular task of making Jawari is required for all the sitarists, all the competent sitarists, performing sitar players. It is my understanding and my experience. So basically in the sitar repair task, which we generally call, this part is actually called Jawari. So making this particular surface proper is called Jawari work. And there are basically two parts mainly for the sitar maintenance, regular sitar maintenance. One is to make this particular Jawari surface proper on the, and second one is to replace the strings which might have bend in between for playing, or some even old, if we replace the old string, then also the sitar sound gets enhanced and gets better. And even after doing the Jawari, making this surface proper, and the grooves of the strings should be removed first, and then surface needs to be made proper, then the sitar sound becomes much better and enhanced and sounds much more beautiful. So this task, again, I will say, replacing the strings is one thing, is probably anyone can do, but doing this particular Jawari task, it requires some expertise. Please try, if you know the basics of that work. Otherwise, please consult a seasoned maker or Jawari maker or sitar repairer who is experienced in this task. If you don't know the basics and ideas, then this may cause damage to the bridge of the sitar. My greetings and gratitude to all the viewers of this particular video, and my best wishes to you all. Thank you so much for watching this. Namaskar.